when a beloved high school coach was accused of misconduct. The small town of Willow Creek was split in half. Some called it a witch hunt. Others said it was long overdue. But nothing prepared them for what police would find hidden in his basement. Before we dive in, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more gripping true crime stories just like this. Coach Derek Langston was the pride of Willow Creek High School, a former college athlete turned football coach. He transformed a failing team into state champions in just 5 years. Parents trusted him, students admired him, and the school board often referred to him as the cornerstone of school spirit. He lived in a modest 2-story house just outside of town. To anyone looking from the outside, Langston was everything a coach should be: dedicated, inspiring, and fiercely protective of his players. But behind the Friday night lights and game day glory, there were whispers, and those whispers were about to turn into a roar. It started with a single parent, Mrs. Elaine Parker. Her son, Tyler, had been benched for several games, and when she asked him why, he grew visibly nervous. Eventually, he broke down and told her that Coach Langston made him uncomfortable during one-on-one weight training sessions. At first, Elaine thought it might just be a misunderstanding, but then she spoke with other parents, and similar stories began to surface. Inappropriate comments, long private meetings after practice, unnecessary physical contact disguised as instruction. She took her concerns to the school administration, but they were hesitant to act without concrete evidence. Langston was too valuable to the school, they said, too admired. So Elaine went to the police. Detective Monica Reyes, who had worked with child abuse and harassment cases before, was assigned to the case. She was careful, knowing the scrutiny that would come from investigating such a prominent figure. The police interviewed several students. Most were hesitant. Some denied anything inappropriate had ever happened, but a few offered unsettling consistency. Private meetings, lingering touches, messages sent late at night. Still, it was all circumstantial, until one student handed in a USB drive. It contained audio recordings secretly taken on a phone of the coach making suggestive comments during one-on-one sessions. That was enough for a warrant. On a rainy Thursday morning, detectives showed up at Coach Langston's house with a search warrant. Langston stood in the doorway, stunned but silent. Normal trophies appeared on the walls, a framed photo of the 2022 championship team in the hallway. But the basement door had a lock, a biometric one. Langston refused to open it, citing privacy. Police reminded him of the warrant. He reluctantly gave in. The door creaked open. Inside, the detectives found what would shake the entire town to its core. A hidden room within the basement, soundproofed, lined with soft padding. A small couch, a ring light, and recording equipment. On a shelf, hundreds of labeled DVDs and USB drives. Each one had a date and a name. The investigation escalated rapidly. Forensic experts recovered data spanning nearly 10 years. Footage of students during supposed private coaching sessions. Some content was merely footage of athletes stretching or training, but others crossed serious lines, breaching privacy, legality, and decency. Langston was arrested that same day. The community, which once defended him, erupted in shock. Parents who had trusted him were devastated. School officials issued a statement of deep regret, and the superintendent resigned shortly after. But the most painful part wasn't just a betrayal. It was the scale. Dozens of students had unknowingly been filmed. Many were minors at the time. Langston's trial became a national story. Prosecutors painted a chilling picture of a manipulative predator who used his position to get close to students. His defense claimed the recordings were for a performance review and never meant to harm. But the jury wasn't convinced. Key testimonies from former students revealed that Langston had carefully selected favorites, isolated them, and created an atmosphere where questioning his actions felt like betraying the team. One witness, a now 24-year-old former quarterback named Jalen Reed, gave a powerful statement. He made me feel like he was the only one who believed in me. Then he used that trust in ways I didn't understand until much later. Langston was found guilty of multiple counts, including unlawful surveillance, child exploitation, and abuse of authority. He was sentenced to 45 years in federal prison. In the wake of the verdict, the town of Willow Creek began to pick up the pieces. The high school implemented strict new guidelines for coaching staff. Private sessions were banned, and all one-on-one interactions had to be supervised or recorded. Many former students came forward for therapy, and a support group was created for victims of authority abuse in educational settings. Elaine Parker, the mother who first reported the coach, became an advocate for student safety and founded a nonprofit called Voices First, which helps young athletes speak up against abuse. She later said in an interview, "I wish I had acted sooner, but I'm glad I didn't stay silent forever." Coach Langston's story isn't just a dark chapter for one small town. It's a wake-up call for parents, schools, and students everywhere. Predators don't always hide in the shadows. Sometimes they wear championship rings, give motivational speeches, and smile at the camera on school spirit night. This case reminded everyone that charisma should never replace accountability and that heroes, too, must be held to the highest standard. If you or someone you know feels uncomfortable around a trusted adult, don't stay silent. Speak up. You never know how many others are silently waiting for someone to go first. Thank you for watching. If this story moved you, please like this video, share it with others, and most importantly, subscribe to our channel for more real stories that reveal the truth behind the headlines. Until next time, stay aware, stay safe, and remember sometimes, justice starts with just one voice.